Hello there, and welcome to what looks set to be an absolutely excellent game. Both Master League players have recommended this game to us, so it's required viewing. We've got f3riG's Brits, and in the southeast, we've got xfidde's Wehrmacht. I'm here today with Inka Una, a fellow Master League player. How are you doing, Inka?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How about you?
Yeah, not bad. It's a Sunday. I feel a little bit obliged to cast some of these excellent series we come through yesterday. Loads of 3-1 victories in the brackets, and some really long replay lengths. So certainly competitive out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. It's quite a surprise. Nobody went to a 3-2 scenario, you know. But yeah, I guess the skill level just increased.
Yeah,
So we're seeing a lot of 3-1s.
And the exciting thing is we all know how wonky CoH3 is, to be polite about it. But our competitive scene's doing all right. We seem to be having fun, and it seems to be working for us. If it's not working for 4v4 players or anybody else, I feel a bit like, when I say that, I feel a little bit like I'm just expecting people to come and kill me. But yeah, it's at least working for us.
Well, yeah, it's just the way of life, you know.
To an extent. Let's talk about the factions and tactics available to us in this game. We've got f3riG's Brits. He's on road to Tunis. He's up against Wehrmacht. What are you expecting to see, Inka?
Well, I think both players chose weird strats. Like the known counter to this strat, Luftwaffe, is actually double sappers, since you can just push the Pios non-stop. But actually, f3riG just went for sections, which can still work, but it's a little bit harsher because they can actually lose to the Pios.
Nice flank here from f3riG, the Hungarian, coming in from both angles, forcing away the Falchion Pioneers very quickly. Meanwhile, we've got a lot of we've got two Grenadier squads, which is a lot, I think, because we don't, you know what I mean? They're not seen as one of the best units in the game.
I imagine they'll just be exchanged for Jaeger squads later on.
That's exactly right. We've got 4 reasons to build Grenadiers at the moment, Inka. We've got Fausts, we've got barbed wire, sandbags, and to be exchanged for Jaeger squads.
Yes, and don't forget the merge. Very important as well. Especially with the flamethrower squad.
Wow, who's going to win in this engagement? Looks like the Pioneers actually did some DPS. What the hell? Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Yeah, you'd be actually surprised what you can do with the Pios. They usually lose, but if you keep them in the engagement, they actually do some really good damage.
So we're only going to watch one game from this best of 5 series. The score is actually 0-0. It is game 1. But this is the best game of the series. I'll tell you the full result after we've watched this game. So yeah, that's the current situation. It's the 3rd round of the Master League, and the winner gets $50 because it is a lower bracket contest. So that's the context for you. Inka, how many recce's, how many boys do you want to see on these squads for f3riG?
Well, I would like to see at least one, just for the flares, you know, so I can get my satisfaction out of it. But we might just see for 80 sections.
Could do. Royal Engineers could go for Flamethrower as well. So, you know, it's interesting how you use the munitions. Who's going to win the race? Oh, so close. Oh, the door's closed
Instant retreat. Yeah.
You do not mess around with garrisons that close up anymore, do you?
Nah, they're very deadly in CoH3.
Yep.
You know, I wonder if f3riG is gonna play with the Humber, or if he's just gonna go for section spam.
The Humber's an interesting vehicle, and I just think, like, as a community, because the sections are so good, we haven't actually worked out the best way of using the Humber yet. But I get this kind of impression. It's probably best to be conservative with it, Inka, and kind of build it up slowly as like this unit on the back lines throughout the game. What do you think?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, the main problem right now is that if you go Humber, you do get a little bit of shock, value from it. But as soon as the first Jaeger, with the Shrek comes, it keeps getting forced off because the Humber just gets one shot almost. And versus DAC, the 8-rat comes 1 minute after it, and it wins every single time. So it's like in a tough position.
Yeah, it is. You have to be conservative with it, but I think you can get value. It is still a
You
thing.
can, you can.
But you can certainly get value out of just spamming infantry sections, and that's what f3riG is going to be going for in this game. Let's check out xfidde's composition. He's only got 4 units still. And that is
Very
surprising.
interesting.
Yeah.
To
To be honest, with that kind of manpower, I know it's a little bit underpowered, but on this map against this many sections, maybe an MG42 would be interesting.
Well, the MG42 is a little bit harder to use because it dies really quick, right? So, while you might get a little bit of suppression from time to time, I don't know if it's really worth it. Like, you would just be better off with Jäger spam or Jäger, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. There's always something better to get, and that's what probably the answer to many of these what-if questions. And that's the great thing about the Master League. These players have trial and error for us. They've been out there, they've trained, they've scrimmed, they've worked out what they think is optimal, and it's probably a lot better than what a scrub like me is possibly thinking could be useful. Alright, the infantry sections are pushed away for now. The first Jaeger squad is on the field. Let's see if... I mean, what battle group choice do you think f3riG is going to be going?
I mean, with this amount of sections, I mean, it has to be Indian artillery, right? For the smaller reinforced cost.
You'd hope
Other
so.
than that, he might just bleed to death if not, you know?
Yeah, that 25% cost reduction. The reinforcement is so bloody important. It really is. Flamethrower versus Royal Engineers over here. We've had an infantry section wiped out off screen there. That must have been... Gosh, where could that have been?
I reckon down south, I think.
Must have been. Maybe he just had his eye off the ball and...
Yeah,
there
right
they
there,
are,
right
there
there.
they are. They were capping on the fuel, it seems, and they died.
That's surely gonna hurt, especially now with the Jäger coming on the field.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Yeah, that's a big help. It's a... I keep forgetting his name. xfidde. First time I've ever cast xfidde, but Inca, you say he was a player called Xavier in Company Heroes 2.
Yeah, he was a scrim partner of mine from time to time. We used to... I mean, the funny thing is that I met him in Automatch, you know, and he requested scrims, and I said, yeah, I'll help you out. And he was quite decent, you know? Like, he won a couple of times.
Just for
Quite a
audience
decent, yeah.
understanding, when Inca Una says quite decent, that means you're like top 20 in the world. And if Inca Una says you're good, you're like literally Nagana or Isilda.
True. Yeah.
He's got a different ranking system to the rest of us, basically.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Like, in my opinion, I'm not a good player. I'm decent.
Yeah.
Like, good would be Asha, Isildur.
They're top
Nagano.
3 in the world, you're top 6 in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
Where does
I'm
that
nowhere
leave the
near
rest
that.
of us? With your warped ranking system. We're like subhuman pond scum.
Not exactly, but let's just say
Similar, yeah. Not
bad
exactly
players,
pond
yeah.
scum, just more like an amoeba or something. Fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah,
Inca,
yeah.
Thank you.
A victory point is being overrun.
Protoplasmic jellies, all of us. Here we go. We've got a recce section up, so he did indeed go for a recce. We've also got the flamethrower as well. Pioneers forced away in the south. xfidde is starting to stabilise a little bit now. He's got his Elpern blob, we'll call it. He does trigger a mine up here, though, on that Jaeger, and that's a big hit. 3 models dead there. Wow.
The enemy has our victory point now.
would this be a wipe?
Could be. Look at the health on them. There's only 48, but they need some really good shots. It still could be a wipe. I'm not even joking. There's, yep, the 2 bullet connections. It would have been dead. 15 health.
Very
They're
close.
losing a capture
Look at
point.
the capping there. Whilst we can still use the tac map because the icons aren't drowning us at the moment. How would you get these units out of base? It's like, it's so tricky, isn't it?
Enemy ground
Yeah.
forces have
Or
claimed
simply,
sector.
don't play with the tag map. Be a chat. Play without it.
Okay, sure. Right, Grens are being pushed away thanks to the infantry sections. All of them on the top of this garrison. So this is Hype Mechanic versus Hype Mechanic. Let's get a lovely little... That's pretty cool. It's a good
that's pretty
visual
good.
at least. It's like an old Western film, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes you wonder how they're not hitting anything. Consider they just on the same elevation, no?
Yeah,
Very weird.
exactly. It cancels each other's out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, same elevation, so no bonus.
Flashing Jaegers.
We're losing a strategic point.
Close
Enemy
and
action.
personal, but the Royal Engineers are there. They need to be, yeah, they're focus fired and forced away. Meanwhile, Pioneers are pushing in as well. This is a good push from xfidde, but f3riG, of course, knows that is all of his units are concentrated in the south, goes for the cutoff in the north.
Good play, but he's floating quite a lot. You know, makes you think, what is he gonna do? He's starting to lose map control, so he needs something to stop it.
Yeah, well, it's going to be all about this Crusader AA medium tank,
Oh.
it would seem. Not a bad option. Let's check on xfidde, what he's up to. Yeah, he's just gone for the normal Luftwaffe call-ins. My words escaped me. He's got
Meta build,
yeah, meta build, exactly. We've got Luftwaffe company building Jaegers manually. He does have the option for support elements, but let's see if he decides to do that.
He needs to upgrade the Jaegers, or if not, the Crusader is gonna hit really bad.
Yeah, how much munitions did he have? He has 200. Ah, there you go. He's got 229. So it's clear to me, Inca, that he's basically going to save his munitions, and then when the Crusader hits, he's going to, you know, just spam the upgrade to Panzerschreck ability.
Yeah. But it's very risky, you know, because let's say the Crusader arrives at the perfect time, and it could actually wipe a few squads because you don't have the Schreck.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. You have to probably start pre-building the Shreks in anticipation of either the normal Crusader or in this case the AA version. Just the Recce artillery there, fired from base. You can see it arcing into our faces. And they're running into it. And they're running away from it. Ricardo's army! I want the voice lines from CoH3 as well. Can't we have both?
Would be nice, actually. Best of both worlds, you know.
Yeah, next DLC they're making. Here it goes. We've got the little square pyramid on tracks. It's a blocky boy, and he's coming to absolutely devastate some of these squads. Maybe the Pioneer will see him. Yeah, the Pioneer's going to see him. Let's see how fast xfidde starts upgrading these Shreks. We'll check all of the Jaegers. Quickly check the engagements up here. We look fine. Surely he starts soon. Oh no, he's not. He's not in capped territory sector, so I don't think he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be in territory. He's going back to territory right now with this guy. There we go. These guys should. There you go. Both are upgrading the Panzerschrecks. He needed to be in territory. Going back.
Oh, this could be a wipe, actually.
103 health on two models. They're quite healthy. Not for much longer, though. Maybe he'll keep following him. Oh, definitely going to be a wipe. Although he is healing as he's reinforcing. It's a race. He's healing as he's reinforcing. Of course he is. They're throwing bandages at him as he runs. I did not know that was a thing.
What is that even from? Because it was healing before it reached the base. So what is that?
Multitasking, running whilst applying plasters. It's fine.
Jesus.
I didn't know that was a thing. Vet 1 ability, Kate Ben says. Okay.
Oh. So you just cannot die when it hit? What?
How did he, like, do it whilst he was running, though? What is the ability the vet, of, who was it? Was it this guy?
Folshmin Bio, but doesn't have healing.
It says
Well,
vet 1
this is
ability.
the unit.
Squad will heal when out of combat and captures territory fast. He was definitely not out of combat. Like,
Wow.
maybe he's just such a Chad. He doesn't class this as being in combat when 3 of his original squad members are dead and he's about to die.
Well, to be fair, the Crusader missed every shot. So perhaps he just didn't recognize it as being in combat?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, if you're retreating, you're not in combat. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a bug. It's just a bug, basically, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's just a bug. Yeah.
People in chat are explaining it. They look like they've got the whiteboard out and they're trying to, you know... There's magnets involved, several magnets. 6-pounder is backing up. This is a really strong build from f3riG now. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Okay, Recce section going north for victory point pressure, of which he's got quite a bit. We've got mines going off somewhere. I swear to God, the screen just shook a little bit, but oh well. What do we want to see from xfidde to get back into...
Oh, a sniper.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's the good choice, honestly. I mean, in my opinion, he could just get another Fulshman pile. But I guess he wants to play it safer and just have the unkillable sniper on the field.
I guess so. Maybe he can get some kind of loiter soon as well. Yeah, get the Stuka loiter. That's basically what it's called. Does what it
Keep
says
in
on
mind
the
that
tin.
F3riG has like the Resi package on every single section, so he has no AT. And the next tank is probably gonna be a Churchill, so it's way off in terms of time.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult for xfidde, I think, to compete with this brick build, but we'll have to wait and see. It's certainly a long replay length, and we've been recommended the game by both players, so, you know, our subconscious tells us he finds something. But right now, we can't figure out what it is. Meanwhile, mine detonates down here, making the Crusader very angry about things. Meanwhile, Sniper has revealed itself. It's gotten 1 kill. Maybe that means the Crusader's going to go in. It finds a Shrek. It's in the middle of nowhere. Look at the damage on that. Wow.
160 damage.
Yeah, 160. There you go. Another 160.
Oh, there's a grenade somewhere.
Yeah, looks like it may have been in the north.
Victory point lost.
They're fighting strongly against them. Do you have the grenade package? It might have been a brick grenade.
Yeah, it was a bit. No, actually, I think it was a not full fire, Jäger grenade, because the UKF section screamed there was a grenade.
Royal Engineers so low on health, 39. They're going to be fine. Meanwhile, Jaegers push up. We've got smoked out position here. The Vickers can't contribute to this battle, and the Sniper, meanwhile, is starting to eat these sections up.
One thing I would like to see from xfidde is more smoke usage from the Jaegers.
Yeah, it's so good. Have you smoked out the enemy base yet and just gone for a base inspection with the Jaegers? I've done it.
Not yet,
With the
not yet.
Jaeger blob, what you can do is you can obviously smoke all the way up to the central headquarters, and you can evade every single base MG. I've done it myself, so it's easy to do, basically.
Yeah, I think the smoke is free, is it not? And it has a lot of range as well.
Yeah, so it's really easy to just base inspect and finish off any vehicles inside.
Yeah.
It's nice. So 2 kills on the Sniper yet. Not the best performance, really. I did hypecast it and said it was eating the sections up, but it's only just started.
Commander, enemy forces.
Well, you also have to think about the psychological damage it's doing, you know? Like constant fear of getting sniped, perma vision, a lot of stuff.
It makes people play differently. And talking about playing differently, here we go. We've got the 15 ton. Oh, I don't know if it is 15 tons. It's a medical truck anyway. It's on the field, pushed up behind the support weapons, basically making them invincible.
You have command points, Colonel.
Interesting strat. I think he's hoping to get that track vetted up so he gets lower reinforcement cost. I think that's the best.
Oh, nice! That's a really good shout. Maybe that's trying to get some shared veterancy. Cool.
Yeah, that's why he's so far forward, you know.
Pretty clever from the Hungarian F3riG there. Nice use of the truck. Maybe he can get some shared vet. He's just now getting 98 veterancy, but here's that Panzer IV. That's going to make things much tougher for him.
Commander, territory is being threatened.
Grim is forced away. Oh, guy jumped in the house. He's absolutely fine here. Everything's getting forced away for the Wehrmacht player, actually, now. The Brits are reigning supreme and gaining control of the centre.
But map control-wise, it's actually pretty even. You know, xfidde actually came back from that horrible start he had.
Get to cover.
Oh, dear. Oh, did that bounce? No way. It looked like it did. And the Crusader AA, oh, it's taken out from afar there. Last second. Meanwhile, Sniper's in trouble. In a lot of trouble. And taken out by the Recce section.
Be allotted, Commander.
So So you kill my ambulance, I'll kill your sniper. What the hell? What's he
What?
doing?
He's destroying it as well. What? Was it trying to shoot at the
Did he
building?
accidentally do that? No, he misclicked, surely. He just misclicked his... He got into two minds. I don't know what he's thinking. If you retreat, you will be shot, comrade.
No, I think
Come
he
in
was
here-
shooting at the building.
No, not one step back.
Damn.
Yeah.
He just completely executed them.
He absolutely did, but there's a tiny bit of elevation. I don't know if that came into things, but I don't know. It just looked absolutely brutal. He executed his own units.
We're losing a victory point.
Oh, okay, f3riG is in chat, by the way. He's actually playing live and in chat at the same time. Wink, wink. He says he thought that Jaeger attacked the house, he swears, so maybe it was just elevation bug.
Yeah.
CoH3 is meant to have fixed elevation, by the way, as we've got the Churchill heavy tank brutally dismembering the corpse of the fallen ambulance.
Yeah, I think f3riG just fell into the normal trap, you know. Because the Churchill is actually really bad. Like, it doesn't kill anything. The only good thing about it is the HP and the armor.
It's a tank.
I'd
It's
say.
a big tank.
Yeah.
It does the traditional like Overwatch or MOBA role of being a tank. It doesn't do the company hero's role of being a tank, which is killing things.
Is the UKF player making up before? What is that unit supposed
Oh
to be?
yeah, I was told about this. f3riG was warned after this. He'd used like a battle group exploit to be able to build Axis units, but apparently xfidde was fine with it.
So that's not a bug.
No,
What?
no, he
How
makes.
does that even happen?
Yeah, it's just a replay bug, mate.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, you actually scared me for a second there.
Of course I did. Yeah, I love doing that. Oh, here comes that base Howie yet again. Ah, he's well out of there. Meanwhile, I'll tell you what, this section has to be more careful.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Let's check out the Wehrmacht build order now. We've got 2 Panzer IVs, 3 Shreks. He's lost a Grenadier. He's got a Fallschirmjäger, 2 different kinds of Pioneers. And then f3riG, meanwhile, 4 sections, Royal Engineers, building a second Royal Engineer to keep up with the repair times. And he's got the Churchill and the Crusader AA. My question to you, Inca, is whose build order do you like better?
I'd say xfidde's, not gonna lie. I think the Churchill is a big mistake. It just does nothing. It's a waste of PopCap. He should have gone with the Black Prince.
I
At
know
least
it.
in my opinion.
Yeah, you're a Black Prince fanboy. I watched Inca play earlier today, and that thing is a monster.
Yeah, it also vets up really fast, so you're gonna get the bonuses real quick.
Just the amount of health damage it does to vehicles is insane, isn't it?
Yeah, the same as the Tiger, I think. 240, if I'm not mistaken. 3 shots, medium tanks.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Here we go, Panzer IV rolling forward, but it's blocked by that rock. Fallschirmjägers are going to have to retreat very quickly. They're going to get focus fired. They might not even survive this, to be honest. No, 81 health on the last model. This should be fine. Pioneer dead in the south. AA got that, so not the best awareness from xfidde there. If AE can see it on the minimap, he should be able to see it.
We're losing a fuel.
I'm guessing he just tries to micro really well on mid, so just forgot about it.
Yeah, doing something elite, no doubt. Right, so 2 Panzer IVs. Surely he has the Stuka Loiter soon. He can make a play, but he really wants to decrew one of these support weapons. He's not been able to do it yet.
Bosch are pushing hard. We're down to 250 points. Sector lost. Repeat. Sector
I would like to
lost.
see xfidde like try flanking more. He knows there's only one AT gun. He knows there is a Churchill, but it's very slow, and he has double P4s. So why not go on the sides? Forget about middle a little bit, and the moment you see the AT gun, you push the other side. Because technically there's nothing he can do. At least not at the moment.
That tree's very dead, bloody hell. Good work from the artillery there. Meanwhile, AA now has 12 kills. And for some reason doesn't want to tango with these grenadiers. Maybe he thought there was support on the way, and indeed there was. Here comes the Panzer IV.
Churchill infantry support tank.
Another Churchill inker. You must be happy.
Yes, very happy.
And
Well,
yoni to our Korean fans in chat.
Perhaps he'll try to overwhelm the Wehrmacht player.
Let's see. He may just try and rush in now. He's got a lot of capital.
We're losing a victory point.
He can't get past these fortifications with its fire. Churchill hasn't gotten any kills yet, it would seem.
Say they're casually missing every single shot for the last
Every
minute.
shot, yeah, exactly. Oh, nice cut off here. The infantry sections watching all of these squads back on retreat with its 14 kills and massing further. I mean, one problem with the Luftwaffe for the Wehrmacht is their late game potential isn't great. No Panther, no Tiger. You're just kind of relying on Shreks and Panzer IVs.
Well, yeah, but that's because the P4 is an absolute slaughterhouse. It's such a good unit. It's like the medium tank of the game, you know?
Yeah.
Good overall.
I said that yesterday, actually. It has been for CoH2 and CoH3. It is just the medium tank, I like to say, yeah. Oh, might be a very dead one, but as Inca says, the Churchills aren't that good against tanks, surprisingly. Oh, is this the Stuka Loiter? It is. This could be a dead Churchill. We got a mass Shrek. Oh, wow, look at that. How little health! He's got 5 health. 5 health remaining. Oh, it bounced! It bounced on 5 health! You've got to be joking me! And he's suppressed now. Can he get the final shot? He bounced again! Oh my god, the RNG! What is the plane doing? What is it doing? Oh my god! The humanity! The humanity! This is insanity! How did it survive that?
Somebody should actually clip that.
That was
Jesus.
insane!
Imagine if the plane landed on the Churchill and it killed it. Imagine that.
That would have been so cool! Oh, look at the repair speeds. This is just should not be alive. It should not be alive. 5 HP.
That's tragic.
I think that was the most hype moment we've had in CoH3 so far, though. Because the plane added to it. Like, I absolutely had a commentary orgasm because I just mark out for the terrible planes. Inca, if you don't enjoy the planes, you just uninstall the game, in my opinion. The planes are that bad.
True.
You have to, like, cope so hard to enjoy them.
It really makes you wonder who even designed the physics of the planes. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Nobody. It was ChatGPT, okay? They just put in ChatGPT, please code planes from CoH2 into CoH3.
Jesus. Oh, they just have a mind of their own.
A victory point is
Bloody
being
do.
overrun.
Oh, there we go. And here's that Recce artillery. He's actually held his ground for too long this time. That could have been way more dangerous. He's getting forced away en masse. He does now have 3 Panzer IVs against 3 Churchills. But importantly, the British player does have an AT gun. Pretty good on road to Tunis. So the Jaegers have a big task ahead. They have to be able to actually penetrate the Churchills from now on.
I mean, I imagine if the Wehrmacht player gets the armor upgrade, he just won't get penned. And he can just push non-stop, you know? The only threat is the AT gun, and that is if he actually upgraded the AT gun from base.
Yeah. We should probably do an action replay. Let's take this moment to do an action replay of the crazy moment using the magic of Twitch. Thanks to Soliman for actually clipping something. So let's go over to that now. Oh, I've still got slow motion on from yesterday. Oh, is this the Stuka Loiter? It is. This could be a dead Churchill. We got a mass Shrek. Oh, wow, look at that. How little health! He's got 5 health. 5 health remaining. Oh, it bounced! It bounced on 5 health! You've got to be joking joking me? And he's suppressed now. Can he get the final shot? He bounced again! Oh my god, the RNG! What is the play doing? What is it doing? Oh my god! The humanity! The humanity! This is insanity! That was a pretty good clip. I'm happy with that. Well played, Soliman, for clipping. Not many enough people do that these days, so good on you, mate.
Great clip.
Let's go back over to the game. Talking of bouncing, it does it again. There you go.
Oh. How did he even have vision?
I think that was an attack ground there from good old F3riG.
Very good one, if that's the case. Oh.
How did it survive that?
Somebody should actually clip that.
That
Great
was
targeting, I
insane.
must say.
Surprisingly.
Goes for the Crusader.
Oh, is this the Stuka
gets
Loiter? It is. This could be a dead Churchill. We got a mass Shrek. Oh, wow. Look at that. Sorry, guys. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, the Churchills are rolling backwards. And they're in trouble right now. The Jaegers are coming in. They've got support. Pioneers backing them up. Shreks need to do even more work. They're down to 2. Panzer IV's rolling as well. This could be a big pushback for xfidde. Can he make it happen, Inca?
Could be. I know, I mean, there's a triple cap, so... And he's almost at 50 VPs, so he must do something. Panzer IV destroying the load-bearing walls there as the engineers repair in base. So just to give a tale of the tape right now, we've got F3riG, 2 Churchills, 4 infantry squads, and an AT gun with his engineers as well. xfidde, meanwhile, he's got 3 Panzer IVs. He's got the Fallschirmjägers, who are currently just eating mines. Jaegers retreating back to base, and he's got an additional Jaeger now out. No Panzer Shrek yet because he's low. Well, actually, he's not low on munitions. Maybe because you just get the Panzer Shrek. And yeah. But the important thing is, as you've already noted, he is down to 47 victory points. He's got to battle hard for each of them, and Inca Una's no stranger to battling hard for victory points in the late game. Has he got to change how he approaches things now, Inca? Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, he should just forget about middle. Try to get the side VPs because he's just too good at like keeping.
Of course, Inca Una, recipient of Game of the Year award for last year's victory over Love Nest on Amelie Fields with his famous breaking the death grip around his throat at the last possible seconds. 3 VPs, was it, or something like that?
Yeah, very close, very close.
I should actually have made you a Game of the Year trophy. That would have been quite cool.
Oh, that would be nice. You would send it to my house and I would just keep it at the desk.
Alright, we've got 3 Churchills set up yet again. Victory points are 2 to 1 in favour of the Brit player. He's got a cap in the north at the moment. Jaegers are just ponderously moving into the centre. That's dangerous. Panzer IVs have got to get leery. Let's check on these Loiters, see if they're ready soon. They are, you know. He's got the Loiters ready. Could be a last throw of the dice for him.
He should charge, honestly. Smoke the AT gun and just go in with the planes.
We're down to 200 points.
There's no AT section, so no threat. And it's his last hope, in my opinion.
Really is. 36 victory points. He can't keep doing this. He's up against 4 recce sections. They will cap the victory points eventually. Right, he's got to get past the recce artillery from base. He's up against the Churchills, hitting him in the face. In the south, we've got a very important Brit cap. Keep an eye on that. 1 Churchill comes to the other side of Kaspar, keeping all kinds of pressure down on the Jaeger squad here.
Oh, he goes in.
Oh. Vet 3 Jaegers could die, keep an eye on that. But meanwhile, the Panzer IV's roll in. He's smoked out the 6-pounder. He's making a big play. Here come the Stukas as well. Let's get an angle on it. Oh, not enough damage on that Churchill there, Inca.
Not looking good.
Nope, he gets some juicy side hits in though. Can he get a rear hit as well? He blocks the Churchill in, importantly. But here comes the 6-pounder, continuing to fire now. Finally kills one of the Churchills. Losing 1 Panzer IV, he's still got 2 alive, but 1 is soon to follow. Oh, it's down. What's happening in the centre? Brits are currently capping there. The plane makes a terrible pass overhead. Churchill's coming. Falchion Pioneers get away. He's battling strong and hard. It may have capped the centre now, but this one Panzer IV still just about alive somehow. Oh, bounced off the side. That's disgusting. He's hauled himself in. Oh.
I think that's GG.
Yeah. At least he made a game of it at the end, but he's got one last defence coming in. He's got 58 fuel. He's building a Panzer IV. But somehow these Jaegers have got to smoke themselves to victory and survive.
We have 200 points remaining.
Yeah, I think his critical mistake was just keeping the Grenadiers for so long and not upgrading the Jaegers with Shreks.
Yeah, possibly.
Also that, and he also probably had tunnel vision because he kept going at mid and just forgetting about side VPs.
Well, one thing Orange Pest did on this map this weekend was he back-teched to pack 40 on Road to Tunis, and I think that is it's a decent map for a pack. And he maybe could have back-teched to pack 40.
No, another good option.
Right, central victory points being fought over in a death struggle. Can he somehow survive? The north has been capped. The south, importantly, has been capped. The unit that capped it is joining the fight in the centre because, quite frankly, he has to. He also now requires this Panzer IV to get some big shots off on the infantry section. He needs to kill that capping squad. There he goes, he kills it. He has a small window of opportunity to get back. Oh, but there's the Churchill with a huge high explosive round. Importantly now, he's capping in the north, Inca. I tell you what, he may launch an incredible comeback here. What do you think?
Very slim chances, honestly. The Brit player is capping south and he's also capping mid, so he'll still bleed even if he gets the top side.
Yep, could be. No smoke opportunity from the Falchion Pioneers, but we've got a Falchion Jaeger joining the squad. Maybe he can add some smoke to the party. Maybe he could have done. Panzer IV's looking for the kill on this infantry section. That'll be important, but he can't cap the point. These guys can. Maybe he can somehow rescue this. Let's see. You've got Royal Engineers joining the north, the last remaining victory point. He did kill that squad in the south, but Churchill's not happy about it. Vet 3 coming for the Vet 2 Panzer IV. Should be faster, should be able to get away. There's a Panzer Shrek here. These things are tanky, though.
They're at only 25 points. They're breaking! Victory point.
Important capping all over the place, Inca.
So perhaps he could actually make this work.
He could do. It's a bloody good game. He's still inside the capping circle in the south. The one in the north is neutral for a good 30 seconds or so. But he's lost out in the centre, and that could be the death of him. 13 health. 1 health, no health.
Oh, that's brutal.
What a game this has been, though. This has been a good one. If he can make a comeback, this will be the best game of CoH3 I've seen. But that's a big if. Oh, another Churchill. He's got 3 of the buggers at the moment. xfidde still only has the 1 Panzer IV and 3 Panzer Shreks. That's all he's got. It's not looking good.
The enemy has our victory points now.
Falchion Jaegers, of course, don't have access to the smoke that the Jaegers do. He does now have 2 victory points. He's got 21. His opponent's got 147.
We have vehicles on standby.
I think you should have gotten another Jaeger with the Shrek.
Just the smoke for these VP battles is so important.
Yeah. It lasts, what, 15 seconds? That's a lot.
Yeah, 50 seconds, yeah. Did you say 50 or 15?
15.
Oh, 15.
50 would be nuts.
But that,
Yeah.
You say it's nuts, but I swear the Pathfinders used to have something close.
Yeah, 30 to 40-ish, something like that.
But you could stack them as well, and it was just terrible, wasn't it?
I remember my first game versus Gibber versus his USF, and I had no idea about Pathfinders, right? and he just smoked my cutoff. So I just go to another engagement. I come back 30 seconds later. He's still in the smoke, denying me my resources.
Falchion Jaeger Gewehr's fighting as hard as they can in the north. They force away the first squad, but they're against overwhelming firepower. They're really going to have to retreat very soon.
We have the point.
Back in the centre, this is all he's got at the moment. Surely he can get more than this. Surely he can get another tank. He has 169 fuel. Where were the Stugs at this
We've
game?
100 points left.
That's another
Good
option.
question. I think they have decent anti-infantry as well, right?
Yeah, they're
Actually,
good versus
snipe models.
infantry. I think they're pretty good. The machine gun's good. Of course, all the anti-tank projectiles in this game have some amount of anti-infantry damage, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I'm one of the rare few that actually doesn't mind it.
Fair enough.
I actually
Has he upgraded the P4s with the armor?
no. No, he
No.
hasn't.
I mean, that's why he gets penetrated all the time by the Churchills.
So, f3riG this game went for infantry training and armor vehicle training, so that's fair enough. That'd be why the Churchills are so bloody tanky. They weren't tanky enough already. And this is the final push now. 3 Churchills, 2 infantry, a 6-pounder waiting for the Panzer IV. He's going to have to go northern victory point, but yeah, he's going to have to go now. It's his only chance. Oh, this is going to go well. Trying to Shrek one of the Churchills away, but I just don't foresee it happening. He's just...
He should have just smoked mid with the Jaegers.
Yeah, exactly. It's all he could have possibly done here, in my opinion. He's neutralising in north. He's got his opponent down to 73 victory points. Is he able to finally build another tank? He should right now. He's got 200 fuel, 400 manpower. It's his only chance, in my opinion.
We've got 75 points.
I don't think there's enough time.
No. He's smoked out the south. His pioneers are dying in the centre.
Yeah.
And yep, Falchion Jaeger's dying in the north. I mean, maybe he could launch an heroic mega comeback. It looks incredibly unlikely right now. 6-pounders in perfect position to defy this Panzer IV and keep it out of position. The smokes helped out as well from the Stuka. The Falchions have died in the north. In the south, this comedic battle still happening. He's...
Oh! Sniped it.
Oh, did he? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
From
he's
the
winning.
middle.
He's won in the south.
Jesus.
But there's a squad in the north. He's making one last-ditch effort. To be honest, the Churchill should just drive on his face here.
Victory point is being overrun.
How's he doing this? Incredible play from xfidde, formerly known as Xavier.
I have no idea how he's not
Victory
capping
point
enough.
belongs to the enemy.
Like, he has 3 Churchills and he just keeps them at mid, being AFK.
Yeah, he could. I feel he could have finished this off sooner.
Yeah. No.
How is this guy still alive? That was the Rock saving his life there, I believe. Back in the south, heroic Panzer IV, fighting last gasp effort here for xfidde. It's been a good old game, though.
Yeah.
This
Oh, I
is
think
just-
the P4 is dead. Look behind him.
Oh no! Oh no! Look behind you! Oh dear! Drive, Klaus!
Show them what for. Take their last 10.
How is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Yep.
This
he's
is
got-
some Fast and Furious
Oh!
stuff.
The beggars are threatening a victory
GG's. That was the first game of a best of 5 there. Well played.
Any excuse.
So let's have a little look at the stats, because it's rare we actually get the stats, so it's probably a good idea. I have no idea if they're real or not, honestly. I mean, that can't be right, army value. That's not right, no. I don't believe that one either. Points held.
Yeah, I think they're broken.
They're broken. They're not believable in the slightest. Let's not even look at them. But yeah, well played to xfidde and to f3riG there. f3riG did progress. Spoilers. There you go. We're not going to watch the rest of the series. We are going to just watch one game from about 4 series instead. So yeah, that was a bloody good game. Gave us the best clip of the tournament so far, so that's nice. So yeah, the final score was 3-1 to xfidde, meaning he kind of protects his MLR/ELO and stays within the top 8. I think xfidde could have really nuked his ELO there. Do you want to stick around and do more casting, or have you had your fill?
I
for now?
can do more.
Good
I
man,
have one.
good man. That's what I like to hear. All right then. Let's just have a little break. I'm just going to get some water, and then we'll get on with game 2. I don't actually know what game 2 is. I've just kind of labelled them 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgot what it was now. Some good games though today. And how are you all doing? You enjoying the show? Did you see the clip from yesterday, by the way, Inca?
Which one?
The clip. It was another playing clip.
The
It was
clip?
hilarious.
No.
Oh, you've got to
Sorry.
see this one. It's so funny.
Have you seen the tiger clip I've sent you a long time ago?
No, what was that one?
No, let me show you. I'll ping you in the Master League Discord.
Okay, you watch this one for now. The one on the screen.
Okay, give me a second.
Tasty num-nums.
The stream screen or the Discord one?
Actually, yeah. This I don't know. My Twitch was probably best, but yeah.
Okay, I'll watch you on Twitch. Yeah.
Watch this clip. It's so funny.
Yes. Let's see.
We've got the loiter in now.
Oh, look at that! Oh my
Whoa.
god! It did like a flip upside down. Look at that! Wow!
Jesus.
So cool.
Let me get the clip. It was actually incredible, quite literally.
Okay, I can't wait to see it. You sent it me on our Steam chat, yeah? Or sorry.
No, give me a second.
Okay,
Okay, I'll ping you.
can't wait.
This one. Look at this.
Okay, I'm on it. It's weird. I don't think I'll play it at that resolution. I'll try and play it at a lower resolution. Okay.
Is not a good resolution? Let me check that because it was good last time.
Oh yeah, it's better now. There we go.
Panzer Pioneers available.
Oh!
Victory point.
Looks like it homes in on him.
Yeah.
It bounces off the
Killed
ground.
it.
It literally bounces off the ground. Watch.
Panzer Pioneers available.
Watch, it bounces off the ground, I swear. There. Bounce. It bounces then like flies into him. It's amazing. I love the
And
playing
it
physics.
kills it. Yeah.
Wow!
Victory point.
This is big CoH3, honestly.
Fucking brilliant. It's fucking brilliant, man. You
The
got-
sad thing is that the tiger would have actually lived if it didn't get rammed.
I just love this one as well. This one would have been amazing if the. I'm gonna watch it without sound, so we don't have to listen to me screaming constantly. But let's have a look. I want to see what the bounce is, and another one. Look, that bounces. That spins. Look, it spins, then drives, then crashes. Look at it. Watch it again, guys. It's so funny. Watch. This is the first one. Yeah. Fine. Watch this. Flies into the base. Look how big it is compared to the base. I swear it changes size. Because that's miles away, isn't it? Or does that hit something else and can't work out what it's hitting? Okay, so where is that then? No, that's in the distance, but it's huge. Explain that to me, Inka.
It makes no sense. What can I say?
It's in the distance and it's huge. Look at that. Wow. It's like the size of a ship. Then, after spinning in the distance, it starts flying again. And after it starts flying again, then it gets taken out by the AA.
I like how it locked on the Churchill as well. And it dies right before it.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love it. I love this game. It's so much fun. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, it's way bigger than Churchill. Oh, I'm gonna make a montage of crazy plane moments. I think.
You know, there is a hand clip where it just sticks into his face, the plane, and drives in slow motion. I mean, flies. So, damn.
And amazing. See, that's how you cope. That's how you cope, Inca. You just have to pretend you love it.
Incredible game physics.
Yeah. But they made it worse than Code 2. That's the best thing. It's not like it's less finished, but it's literally like far worse than Code 2's plane physics. It's it's like a
really
huge
weird.
step down, a genuine huge step down. I don't know how they managed it, but
Well, I imagine it's because of elevation, no? Because in Code 2 it was flat, and in Code 3, if you had it at a certain like elevation point,
I just don't
it
think
wouldn't
they
be
finished the
visible.
planes, mate. I think it's as simple as they
Or
haven't
that,
finished the
or
planes.
that.
They have. That's, I presume they're going to finish the planes. There's no way they can just like allow the planes to be bouncing around, flying. There's somebody says, by the way, somebody told me they had a plane fly under the map and stick a dive bomb from underneath the map into the map. If that makes sense. That's just so cool. I wish that was caught on camera. I believe them as well. I believe that's possible. I want to see it.
Anything is possible at this point.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Duffing John Stowe, you're getting on board with things now. You're getting on board with things. Let's do our second game in a second. It's not a rerun, Knife Cats. You're a rerun. Or do people think it's a rerun? Stimpak, that's funny. If anybody's got any really good clips, please message me on Discord with them of planes being crazy. You need 10. You need 10, not 5. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Hang on.